Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and or murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when the next cases are released. Any updates to cases will be pinned in the comments section of each video. This video is sponsored by Be Cozy. If you ever wanted to start a new hobby in hand knitting, Be Cozy is the one place where you can buy quality yarn or merino wool. Their YouTube channel has videos for various projects with easy to follow instructions. If you use my promo code KARA10, you will get 10% off your purchase. Now on to the latest case. Although this case originated from Sarasota, Florida, it has Maryland ties. On February 6, 2007, a 14-year-old boy stumbled upon something sticking out of the ground in an empty lot. The boy's mother worked as a nurse and recognized it as being a human bone, so she called the police. Police responded and discovered in a 3-foot hole a woman's body laying on its side with knees bent. She was fully clothed but without shoes. The medical examiner determined that the woman had been murdered less than a year prior. Also noted was past nose and wrist fractures. Cause of death was homicide due to a fractured skull. This Jane Doe went unidentified until genealogical testing of the DNA through Ancestry identified her as 39-year-old Jeana Burrus in November 2022. Jeana Burrus was a 39-year-old wife and mom to a son, James Jr. She and her family moved from Frederick, Maryland to Sarasota, Florida. Jeana's family in Maryland stopped hearing from her in 2006. When Jeana's uncle eventually called her husband Jamie told him a story about Jeana that has never been revealed due to the police investigation. Eventually, Jamie's number was changed and Jeana's family were unable to reach him. James Burrus and little Jamie abruptly left Florida in 2006. Police were surprised to know that they had moved back to Maryland. Interestingly, Jeana's body was found behind the body shop James had worked at. Jeana was never reported as missing. Florida detectives went to Maryland to speak with both James and little James Jr., who is now an adult. He told investigators that he believed his mom abandoned him his entire life. Sarasota, Florida sheriffs told News Nation, quote, "They don't appear to be answers that are rational from a person who was married to somebody and they disappeared. And then he moved out of state and never called authorities to report her missing," end quote. The sheriff also stated that James Burrus's stories kept changing, and he was identified as a person of interest on August 3, 2023. More interesting is the fact that James Burrus filed for divorce from Jeana on July 6, 2015 in Frederick, Maryland, but the case was dismissed because Jeana could not be located. If you have any information about this case, please call 941-861-4900. Thank you for joining me this week. If there's a Maryland's Missing or Murder case you'd like to see on the channel, email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. My X account is Maryland's M&M. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. I'll see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.